Well, guys. Welcome back to another free pick video. Today I got 3 NBA player props for you guys for Monday. I got an NBA play of the day for Monday. I know that's why you guys are here. I know for a fact because, well, what do you know? We did it again, guys. Another winner served on a silver platter for free. Warriors plus 5.5. Keep the points. We don't need the points. Warriors outright. Not only outright, Warriors outright by double digits. Warriors was the play all along. We knew it from the start. We capitalized on it. And we are now 13-2 on NBA playoff YouTube free picks, guys. And I know for a fact, some of you out there, you guys were a little hesitant locking this Warriors bet in. I know for a fact, especially the outing that they showed in Game 6. But I never had any doubts. It was always the Warriors. It was always the vets over the rookies. The Warriors had been there before, just like I said. What do you know? The Rockets get exposed in their own city. Just the way we drew it up, guys. And then we'll cap this thing off with the Hail Mary parlay as always. But quick recap before we get into the free picks. Obviously, you guys know the Warriors. We smacked that one. That moves us to 13-2, guys. 13-2. Okay. No one, and I mean no one, on planet Earth is betting the NBA playoffs like we are. No one on planet Earth is 13-2 betting the NBA playoffs. Like it's that simple. The only people on planet Earth that are 13-2 betting the NBA playoffs are me and you guys. Because somehow you guys stumbled upon my page. You saw we were on a heater. You started tailing. And now we're all up massive coin. It's that simple. But I mean, I truly appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been showing. Since I've started my page. I haven't had my page out for that long. It's only been, a couple months. And just the love, support, it's honestly unbelievable. And I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I was able to quit my job and go full time on sports betting. And it's truly a dream. So I appreciate you guys so much. And before we get into the video, guys, if you're new to the page, if you've been here for a while, smash the like button for me. Okay. Show some love in the comments. We got to get this video out to the masses. We can't be greedy and just keep winning by ourselves. We need all of our friends, all of our family, all of the YouTube community to be winning with us. Okay. So, let's get that algorithm going a little bit. Make sure you're subscribed, obviously. I try to drop these free pick videos for you guys every single day. But there's one goal today, guys. One mission today. And that is to get us to 14-2. And boy, oh boy, do I have the play. Do I have the play? I don't know if you guys are going to like the play, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Typically, when you don't like a play, that's typically a good thing. Okay. But we will get into that, guys, here in a few. Let's just do a quick recap. Over in VIP, we had a 1-1 day. We profited 1 unit. So that's all that matters. The big parlay that paid out for us was the Winnipeg Jets and the Texas Rangers. I don't know if you guys watched this Winnipeg Jets game. They were so beyond dead. The fact that they pulled this off was absolutely unbelievable. It might have been one of the greatest hockey games I've ever watched in my entire life. And to top it off, the fact that we were on the winning side just made it that much better. The Winnipeg Jets, they were down 2-0 in like the first 5 minutes of the game. Okay. Nothing really happens throughout the game. Come third period, they're down 3-1 with like a minute and 50 left. They're absolutely dead, right? I was literally like falling asleep on my couch because I was tired of watching it. And then all of the sudden, the Jets pull their goalie, right? Because that's what you do when you're losing, and it's a game 7, right? Series was on the line. They get a goal with a minute left. Okay, so it's 3-2. They should still be absolutely dead. No chance. Okay. They end up tying the game with 1.6 seconds to go to send it to overtime. And then nothing happened in the first overtime. Then they ended up scoring a game winner in the second overtime. And I was going absolutely nuts. That was one of the greatest hockey games I've ever watched in my life. Well, it was one of the worst games I've watched in my life up until that final, minute of the third period. And then it was just an absolute electric factory after that. So that was a massive, massive plus money parlay for the VIP clients. Obviously, we had $5,000 on the Warriors plus 5.5. I mean, come on. Come on. That was almost too easy, guys. So 13-2 run on the YouTube free picks. I also, I gave out one other VIP play today that did lose. So it was the Cavs, Oregon State, and Dallas Baptist. Obviously the Cavs lost. I don't know what to think about them. I'm glad I didn't take them for my YouTube free pick. So I'm glad we were on the right side with the Warriors. But still a profitable day for VIP. We profited 1 unit. And then obviously the NBA playoff play of the day hit again. So that's what we're going to do again today. We're going to run it back. I got another winner for you guys. I'm pretty damn confident in it. But let's go ahead and get to the free picks, guys. Yo, sorry to interrupt the video, guys. Totally blanked doing this, but if you guys are looking to get my VIP picks, okay, winnable.com/BookieBandits. I will drop the link down in the description for you guys. I just restocked a couple of the VIP packages, okay? I just added 3 more codes on the VIP May Pass. If you use code May, you'll get 70% off of this price here. I added 5 more codes for the rest of 2025. If you use code 2025, you're going to get 80% off of this price. And then I also added 3 more VIP lifetime passes, guys. If you use code SWEEP, SWEEP, you're going to get 85% off this price. Okay. If you guys have the funds to afford a lifetime package, you guys will literally get every single VIP pick that I send out for the rest of our lives and until I'm dead, basically. The cool thing is there are financing options. Okay. So, if you don't want to, pay the, whatever it is after the discount, I believe it's like anywhere $600 to $700 after the discount here. You guys can just finance it, and, pay $30-40 a month. And I mean, guys, we're going to get that paid off for you guys. I've had people buy a lifetime pass and it's paid off within a day. So depending on your unit size, it might take a week, even if it takes 2 weeks. But we're going to get the package paid off, and the rest of your life, you have profit coming in. So take advantage of these guys. I have day passes, 3-day passes, week passes. We have a year pass. It looks like there's still 2 codes left on the year pass. So go to my Winnable store and take advantage of any of these. Once these codes are gone, they're gone. It's going back to full price. But I just wanted to let you guys know I did restock all of these for you guys just because they've been flying off the shelves lately. So take advantage. Take advantage of all these codes as well. Okay. That way you don't have to pay full price. And if you need to, there are financing options for you guys, $0 up front. So take advantage. I appreciate you guys. Back to the free picks. 3 NBA player props for you guys. To start us off, we're taking Kristaps Porzingis over 12.5 points. He's hit this 2 out of his last 5. Not great. 5 out of his last 10, 14 out of his last 20, and 38 out of 47 on the year, hitting at an 81% clip. Obviously, it's game 1, guys. I mean, the dude's like 9 feet tall. Just give him the ball and, let him get up to the rim. The cool thing about Porzingis, the dude can shoot from anywhere on the court as well. So 12.5 almost seems too easy. I believe his original line was 16.5. So we did an alternate down to 12.5. Should be easy money there. The next player prop that I love is Jamal Murray over 16.5 points. He's hit this in 3 out of his last 5, 6 out of his last 10, 14 out of his last 20, 54 out of 74 on the year, hitting at a 73% clip, 70% clip over the last 20, 60% clip over the last 10, 60% clip over the last 5 as well. But I don't know. I mean, I think Jamal Murray's got to step up. He's kind of been a little bit non-existent in the last series besides one game when he went off. But I don't know. I just think he's going to, have a good game. Is he going to go nuclear? No. But 16.5 points, I think that's pretty doable for Jamal. So that's what we're going to roll with. And then to cap it off, actually, before we get to the last player prop, guys, make sure you guys are on Underdog. Download Underdog. Use code BANDIT1. You're going to get up to $1,000 deposit bonus. So whatever you put in initially, that's what they're going to give you back. If you put in $1,000, they're going to give you an extra 1,000 to play with, right? If you put in $100, they'll give you an extra 100 to play with. They'll also give you a free pick as well. It's legal in all of these yellow and green states. So if you guys live in any of these yellow and green states, just download Underdog. Use my code. It helps me out a lot. And that way you guys can just copy my player props that I give out every single day down to a T. But to cap this player prop parlay off, we're going with SGA over 27.5 points. He's hit this in 3 out of his last 5, 5 out of his last 10, 13 out of his last 20, 59 out of 81 on the year, hitting at a 73% clip. Guys, to me, this is just it's a statement game 1 game for SGA. The Nuggets, they really don't have a defense at all. And I think SGA is going to exploit this, especially in game 1 in Oklahoma City. Look for SGA to go absolutely nuclear. Okay, so that's the player prop for you guys. But let's get down to business, guys. This is what you're probably all here for. The NBA playoff play of the day. 13-2 run, guys. Let's see if we can get to 14-2. So I was looking at the betting splits here, and something kind of caught my eye. Okay, and if we look here, the play of the day is going to be in the Nuggets Thunder game. Okay, before I even opened the betting splits, okay, I was just kind of looking at the lines, right? Just seeing what I liked, off the dome. And it just so happens to be what I liked before I even looked at the betting splits. Just so happens to back up exactly what the betting splits are telling me to bet. Okay. If we look here at the spread, guys, 57% of the bets are on the Nuggets spread, plus 9.5. If we look at the percent of the money, 74% of the money is on the Thunder. Okay. Going into this, before looking at the betting splits, in my head, off the dome, I was thinking, this is a huge letdown spot for the Nuggets. Okay. They're coming off a massive game 7 win over the Clippers. Okay. They're riding the high. All the public is riding their high, right? That's why most of the bets are on the Nuggets. Because what most people think of is they just think of how they played in the last game, right? Oh, they beat the Clippers by, 20, 25, and they're getting 9.5 here. That's going to be so free, right? So that's what most of the public is thinking. We don't like to think like most of the public, okay? When I see 74% of the money is on the Thunder, that means the sharp side is the Thunder, guys. That's the bottom line. The Thunder spread is the sharp side. Now I'm not gonna lay the 9.5. Okay, we're gonna find a little bit of an alternate like we've been doing. We'll look for like a 6.5, maybe a 7.5. But the fact that Denver, I mean, one, they're dead tired, right? They just played a 7-game series, and that the last game they played was Saturday, right? So they only get one day to recover. Not only that, they have to travel to Oklahoma City. Okay. The Thunder, they're well rested. They've been chilling resting, the last few days. So, guys, this cannot be a better spot to bet on the Thunder. One, the Thunder, they're a better team regardless. Okay, offensively, defensively. But what the Thunder are going to do to the Nuggets this series is they're going to absolutely exploit the Nuggets defense. Okay. But game 1 in Oklahoma City, guys, let's go lock in a bet. So before we lock it in, as a lot of you guys know, I lock all these in on my player profit funded account. So I have the $100,000 funded account. Okay. If you're new to my page and you don't know how player profit works, go back a couple videos. I did a full video explaining how player profit works, but the bottom line is you have these different funding options here that you can buy, right? They all have a different price tag on them here, right? $1,000 funded is the smallest package you can get, all the way up to $100,000 funded. And if you use my code BOOKIEBANDIT, you're going to get 10% off any of these packages. All you have to do is complete phase 1, complete phase 2. Once you've completed phase 2, they fund your account with whichever package that you bought, right? So for me, it's the $100,000 package. Once I get funded the $100,000, I get to keep 70% of all the profits without having to risk my own money. Guys, it's absolutely insane. It's truly a cheat code. Especially if you're trying to, increase your unit size while still mitigating the risk. So you don't have to fork up, a bunch of your own money, right? Because, for example, this $100,000 package, right? You could get it for $900 after using my code, right? So you could either have, go throw $900 into like DraftKings or, Bovada or, any of these sports books, Hard Rock, or you could throw $900 into this, pass the first 2 phases, prove that you're profitable, and now you have $100,000 to work with. It is actually insane, guys. And then you get to keep 70% of all the profits. If you guys want, you can just tail my picks. I post all of my picks from YouTube on Player Profit live for you guys. I place the bet live for you guys every single day. So if you don't trust yourself getting past these first 2 phases, just copy my picks. I'm in phase 2 on my account right now, and I'm going to be funded soon. So just follow along, copy my picks, and let's get your guys' accounts funded, okay? But let's go into the app here. Let's go down to the Nuggets Thunder game. Let's go to the point spread down at the bottom. The original line was 9.5, guys. A lot of the public is going to be on the Nuggets here because all they can think about is that last game. Wow, the Nuggets played so good. They absolutely shit on the Clippers. There's no way they lose by, more than 9 to the Thunder. I mean, okay. Let's see what happens. I'm going to lay $5,000 on the Thunder. Let's find like a -6.5, guys. 5.5 right there. Where's a 6.5? Thunder. Why can I never find these? Right here. Okay. Oklahoma City Thunder. -6.5. We're going to go in here. So it's -175. So I'm going to lay the juice. We're going to buy the 3 points here. I think it could be the difference. At the same time, I could also see the Thunder winning by 20. Like, honestly, the Nuggets are going to be dead tired. They're not going to play like they did in Game 7 against the Clippers. I know that for a fact. The Thunder are a way better team than the Clippers. So this is the sharp play here, guys. We're going to put 5 racks on it. This would bring home a little over 2,800. We're going to place that bet. We're locked in, guys. Oklahoma City Thunder -6.5 is the NBA playoff play of the day to get us to 14-2. I absolutely love it, guys. Let's cap this thing off with the Hail Mary, and let's get out of here. So, Monday Hail Mary parlay. For the NBA slate, Celtics and Thunder on the money line. Keep it simple. NHL slate, we're going to go with an underdog here. We're going to take the Maple Leafs at home over the Florida Panthers. MLB slate, we're taking the Yankees, Braves, Royals, Cardinals, Mets, Astros, and A's all on the money line. Parlay those up, 178x on your money. That means if you put $1 on this parlay, you would win $178 if it hits. So don't go crazy on the Hail Mary parlays ever. I usually only throw $1 to $5 on them every single day. So just be smart with it. But if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you're subscribed. I try to drop free pick videos for you guys every single day. Smash that like button for me. Show some love in the comments. Like I said, we got to get these videos out to the masses. We can't be greedy and just keep winning, by ourselves. Let's spread the love. Let's let everyone win. And I appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.